Cause ain't no wrong with Shein. Shein is cheap. A lot of people hate on quick fashion. Quick fashion is not bad. It's really not bad at all. You just need to know how to dress to work around quick fashion to where it looks like you didn't even get that shit from your. Somebody that you may find cringy is being authentically themselves. I just love fucking strangers.
What the fuck, man?
And you'll be like in your head like, what the fuck, cause you probably don't do that. What's up guys, and it's Vibe1 Karen back again with another fucking YouTube video. If you're new to my channel, hey y'all, it's lit over here. If you're not, you already know what the fuck going on. Today we are gonna be talking about how to find your swag. I'm talking about confidence, style, charisma, all of that. So like, if you wanna find all that out, keep watching. Make sure you leave a thumbs up, subscribe, turn post notifications on, because what are you doing? Why wouldn't you not do that? Your haters block, weirdos block, all that shit. And yeah, so yeah. We're just gonna jump right into swag. What does swag mean? Swag is how you carry yourself. I mean your hair, like how you wear your hair, how you talk, how you dress, how you look and how you smell, how you like, what's it giving, like all that. It's a whole package together. So it's like, if you don't got swag, what are you doing, like, you know? But if you're trying to find your swag, hey, pointers, you know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, you don't want to be lame, boring, plain. It's like not seasoning your chicken, not seasoning your food when you get done cooking. It's like, you're just gonna eat it plain like that? Like, no. When you're navigating through the world with swag, life is just so much brighter. Life is so much like, you're that girl, you that boy, you that nigga, you all that, you him, you her, you all of that. I'm gonna just teach you, but like, you know. Now, confidence is key. Confidence is how you carry yourself. You don't want to be cocky, because if you're cocky, no one likes you. Like, it's like no one likes a big okay, let me stop. Okay, so when you're confident, confidence is from the raw, bare backbone. You got it from the dirt. When you're cocky, it's forced, it's faked, it's somebody that you're not. When you're confident, it's in you, not on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're raw, you're real, and you want to be real and confident. Let's really get to that part first. A lot of people you see in this world can be confident, right? Confidence doesn't have to be real, but for me, it gotta be real, because if you're not real and you're confident, it just don't go well together. It's like having coffee with a peanut butter and jelly. Why are you eating that together? Like, what are you doing? To me, you gotta have peanut butter and jelly with the milk. So if it's real, you're gonna feel it in the energy. I mean, fake confidence will feel inauthentic. It will feel like it's just like no one wants that. It's like the off-brand to the real brand. The real brand is like, you know what the quality is, you know where to find it, you know how much it's gonna cost. The off-brand is like, it's cheap, it will do, it's there, but not hidden as the real shit. You know what I'm saying? So when you're real and confident, you're more respected, you respect yourself more, and I feel like it's less effort to be real and be you, because when you're being real and being you, the people have no choice but to accept that. You know what I'm saying? Now, some people, you gonna get some haters there. You might get people that not like that part of you, people that hate and try to dim your light on your confidence. But you gotta block that shit out, because you're a light. You're gonna outshine the darkness. I was just talking about this earlier on TikTok Live, and how I feel like so many negative people try to make their way towards your energy when you're confident, when you're sharing your light, when you're living in your truth. People don't like the truth. People like a glamour of the truth. People like the aesthetic of the truth. They like the people that talk about the real shit but don't be the real shit. Now, when you're confident and you're being real, it's just more firm. You have a more grasp of life. You know how to decipher the real from the fakes, from the snakes to the lakes, to the rakes, to the grapes. Hey, I ate that. I ate that though. Give me my crops, give me my flowers. I ate that though. When you're real and confident, it's just so much brighter. It's much It's less effort to just wake up and be like, okay, I'm finna be me. I mean, don't get me wrong, we have bad days. You have days where you're not as confident. You're gonna wake up days where you don't really feel like talking to nobody. You don't feel like sharing. You don't really feel like putting on makeup today. You don't really feel like putting on that fit today. You just want to be you and just be yourself. And that's the real part about, well, in having real confidence is when it's real, it's not forced. It's not gonna look like every day, but it's always gonna look like your best effort. Fake confidence will look like, oh, I gotta do this, you know, I gotta. You don't always gotta do, because the real gonna respect when you don't. But the real is gonna respect where it comes from inside, because you're gonna know that this was genuinely me. Like today, I woke up and I'm like, oh, I want to do my makeup, but I just didn't feel like doing it, and that's being real. You know what I'm saying? That's the real confidence. Now, when I do put that shit on, it's enhanced, and that's the best ultra version of me. But when I'm not, that's a part of me that I do like as well, because at least I did my skincare. At least I'm feeling good today. At least I'm relaxing. At least I'm not putting so much pressure on myself to have to do those things. When you're cocky, this is not in the same category where this energy even fits. When you cocky, all that shit is inauthentic. It's tacky. It's just like, people are gonna spot you when you're being cocky. Like, I can see that as a real ass nigga on people's face and their energy. Like, when they're cocky, I don't gravitate towards people that are cocky. It's just kind of like, you can feel yourself and be, what do they call it, conceited. I mean, conceited is like, isn't as bad, but when you're cocky, it's still like, what are you doing all that for? Because you need to humble yourself. Like, one thing in this world is a great key and personality trait is to be humble. When you're humble, you know, it's just so much appreciation for when, like, you know, when you were this version of yourself compared to the version that you've grown into. You know what I'm saying? Because you gonna know that yourself. You know, don't act like, you know what I'm saying, it was a time when you didn't like your smile. Don't act like it wasn't a time when you didn't have that money for that Louis bag. You know, don't act like that. You know what I'm saying? Respect where you came from and acknowledge but where you are. Stand in where you are, but live with where you came from. Your past, present, all together build your future. Like I said before, it's just a whole package together. You want to always go with the real confidence, and you find your real confidence in just exploring the things that you like, finding out what you don't like, finding out the people that you don't like being around, finding out the people that you do like being around, and knowing that also that the people that you're surrounding yourself with are genuine. And it's also an overall loop and circle of positivity. It's not, I don't like that you wear this because I like this. Like, you want to like consider people's interests and stuff, but you don't want to make that like the whole theme of what's on your mind and how you find yourself, because we can find inspiration from other people, but we don't want to base what we like and center ourselves around other people, because when you're not centering yourself around yourself, you lose yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's simple as that. When you're not living in truth, you're living other people's lives. You're not living your life. You're basing your life around, oh, well, people don't like that I wear this, because so I'm just not gonna wear that, or people gonna think I'm gay if I wear pink. And this goes for straight men too. This is not just for the fruity, this is for the straights too as a man. Being confident, and I feel like especially as a man, is like an essential to life, because I be telling straight people, especially men when I meet them too, it's like, do not care what people think about you. People are always gonna have a thought, a negative comment on whatever if you feel like you're doing things right. People are going to feel like something's wrong all the time because they're not doing the same thing as you, and we're not meant to also do the same things as other people. We're born as our individual self for a reason. We're all meant to find what kind of music you like, oh, what kind of food you like, oh, what type of clothes you like to wear, what's your style. Also with the style part, we're gonna get all into that, but I'm just mentioning it as like a key, you know, example. But people are always gonna find something that they don't like about you, and that's completely fine, as long as that people are being respectful, their boundaries are being acknowledged and respected, and everybody living their life being T, because we all T. Now, the people that are ugly towards other people and are negative and just be finding things to say, they're not T. Their body's whack. Their life is miserable. But you don't want to be like that. You want to be genuine in your craft and be real in your confidence. So yeah, that's that. Next, we're going to move on to style. Style, I feel like, can be a trickier topic sometimes for other people, because say you may be confident, but you don't know how to dress. You don't know how to style. And that's completely fine, as long as I feel like your style is organic. I mean, there's nothing also wrong with like copying different trends, but you want to remix it as your own. You know, you want to find what, okay, if I do this Y2K style, what can I mix with this Y2K style that gives me? If I do this, if I like this whimsical look, what can I add to this piece that gives me? Like if you want to add a little hat to this, or add a little accessory, a little belt, you know what I'm saying? Like find out what you like. Do not, like I said, it's a key thing with centering yourself around other people and what they think. You want to find what you like for yourself. If you like the color red and you like this certain shade, but you don't like blue, but you like this certain shade of blue, do it, do you. You don't gotta be like, oh, well, this doesn't match. Because I used to see a lot of things back then. I see how like fashion has changed. Fashion comes and goes with trends, as y'all see in my generation. Like, you know, they bringing old styles back. They be bringing new ones. They be kind of, oh, we don't like this, now we like that. Look, I grew up in an age where people was wearing emojis on their clothes, y'all. Light up shoes and stuff. I mean, I'm not the oldest, but like everybody that was born 2004, 2000s, y'all know that era. Like, don't act like y'all didn't. We all wanted that emoji shirt. We all wanted them light up shoes, no shade. So yeah, like, I just feel like you gotta find what you like, you know. Don't always try to copy what other people wearing. You know, you can be inspired with other people are wearing, and that's completely fine. You know, make sure you give credit where it's due. Don't be copying somebody and be like, no, this was my shit, this was me and that. Cause yeah, real people gonna know that's they shit. I mean, they ain't all the time always call you out, but they gonna know where you got that shit from. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like put that shit on and be like, yeah, this my shit. Yeah, like I know what I put on. Not know, oh yeah, I got on your shit, but I'm gonna act like it's mine. Like, no, that's dirty and weird. Don't be weirdo now. Like, find your own shit. I would also start with great options like Pinterest. People be hating on Pinterest, but Pinterest is a really good app to use. There's nothing wrong with finding style of Pinterest, because I like to personally go on Pinterest and look at them as like a catalog. Like, I like to look at stuff as like, oh, like this is really cute, I would do it with this, or just kind of inspired to get my own gears going. I mean, I take in copy paste, like I take in copy things that I see that I like and like do it as my own kind of theme, if that makes sense. And like that's part of finding your own style. Like for example, like I will take like an aesthetic look and combine it with like a spiritual look, and then I'll do more like a whimsical, or like I'll do like an alternative look and combine it with like a spiritual look. Like, but like, cause like my style is not really like explainable to people, but I can kind of like give pictures to describe my style. Because sometimes when you're finding your style, you'll get lost with like how a style is supposed to like look, but it's really it's no specific look to it. It's gonna look how you want it to look and how you like and feel it to look. Like, you want all your clothes, for one, to be comfortable on you. You don't want to be trying to fit into something that you can't really fit. You know, no shade, because you know it's gonna be uncomfortable. Like, no shade. I used to do that when I was younger. Like, I used to love a shoe, but if it didn't fit, I would try to fit that bitch on. Like, you be wearing over here. I used to wear, like, for example, when I was younger, I used to wear like a 7 or 7.5, and I'd be trying to fit a shoe that's like a 6 or like a 5.5, and I'd be like, damn, on this bitch not gonna look, foot gonna be hurting at the toe and the tip. But I'm like, I don't give a damn, like, it look cute to me. Now, it's okay when you're younger and shit, but as you get older, you know damn well you're not gonna be wearing no shoes that's hurting your toes every time you put that bitch on. Like, find something that's comfortable for you. And it's always best to also get clothes that are a little bit bigger than you, because you can always grow into it. You might lose the weight, and then it can be like a little baggy fit. Like, sometimes I don't like to wear clothes that are like just fit to me. I like to wear clothes that are a little baggy, because it gives kind of like a Billie Eilish vibe to it. Like, you know how she always like to wear the baggy clothes? I love that. Like, I really take inspiration from how she wears her clothes. And so I'll mix that into where when I do my Y2K looks. And so say like if I'm creating an outfit, y'all, I will go look on Shein. You know, ain't nothing wrong with Shein. If you love a good Shein, we love Shein over here. So if you don't like Shein, you could go, because ain't no wrong with Shein. Shein is cheap, and Shein is tea. You just gotta know how to work Shein. Now, a lot of people don't be having style and they go for quick fashion. A lot of people hate on quick fashion. Quick fashion is not bad. It's really not bad at all. Like, you just need to know how to dress to work around quick fashion to where it looks like you didn't even get that shit from there. Like, y'all go on my Instagram, no shade, like in the most humblest, most confident way. My outfits don't give Shein though. Like, you know, looking at them, you wouldn't even think that like, oh, that I seen that. Like, no, I put that shit on and together. So you can take basic clothes and turn them into $1 million outfit. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta know what you doing. I don't know if y'all know about Aaliyah's Interlude. I watch her channel, and I remember back then she kind of got viral from her fashion and her style. It was very like, she called it Aaliyah core, and she would take like certain pieces and mash them together and stuff. So I remember when I was first getting the clothes, I used to also like watch her videos a lot. I still even watch her videos now, like just taking from different ideas and incorporating them into knowledge, you know, because more knowledge is key. I saw a point she made out was talking about how textures, and that was a really good tip. I never really thought of them to use when it came to clothes, because when you think of clothes, we kind of forget about how clothes feel. I mean, you know, like it's like, oh, like this print, this color, you know, but we don't be like, damn, this is soft, this is spiky, this is like, you know, like I never really think about that coming to clothes. So I was like, okay, that's a really good key idea. So I would take that going into with your style and finding your style. I mean, you can also take like the things that you like, the music, look at like the artists like you listen to, what type of clothes they wear. Do you like the fashion they wear? You can look at like cartoons, look at how they dressed, and like style is important when it comes to like, I guess, working your way around how to express yourself. I mean, it's not the importantest thing when it comes to like a reflection of what you have though. I mean, somebody that could wear like, for example, like they could, I don't like to word it like this, but I'm just giving an example so y'all know what I mean. Like, you know how people be like, oh yeah, they dress cheap. But in reality, you don't know what type of money's in their bank account. They could have $1 million in their bank account, but they could dress bummy, I guess, or dress cheap in y'all words or whatever. Y'all know what I mean. But like, I don't like to call it that, but I'm just saying example. Yeah, or like someone could dress like they got money. Whole time they just spent their last $5. You know what I'm saying? I'm big on this. You don't have to have $1 million in your account to be wearing a $20 outfit, or you could be wearing a $500 outfit and have $1,000 or, you know, $20. You know what I'm saying? It really doesn't matter, because it's still your clothes at the end of the day. You had the money to buy it. I hate when people like try to shame people for like feeling bad for spending a lot of money on clothes, or spending too little on clothes, or shopping on Shein or shopping on Temu. Like, it doesn't matter where you get your clothes. What you like to wear and what feels comfortable to you, that's the only thing that should matter. And I feel like if you're being authentically you, and also how you style your clothes, you know what I'm saying? I mean, at the end of the day, no one at the same time is gonna know where exactly you got your clothes from. No one's going up to you and reading your tag and be like, oh, I know you got this from Shein, let me see the tag. Like, no one's doing all that. No one gives a fuck. And if they do, they're miserable as fuck. And I'd say fuck them, and don't speak to that person again. Kick a boot at them, throw a damn tomato at them, because they're weird as fuck for that. So I think that pretty much covers style. Be authentically you, don't copy from people, and be organic in your sources. You don't always gotta be like one of the people that be like, yeah, I'm just gonna go in the thrift store and thrift this and this and that. There's nothing wrong with thrifting. There's nothing wrong with shopping online. It doesn't really matter, like I said, where you get your clothes from, but just be you. Be you, do you. Yeah, do what works for you as well. So yeah, I feel like that pretty much covers style. Next thing we're gonna go into is charisma. I feel like charisma kind of goes with confidence. I feel like if you're a naturally like charismatic person or funny person, I feel like that's just so raw and it comes from inside. I feel like you can't force that. I feel like you can watch funny videos all day or get a grasp of what like humor is like, or like how to sway and move people, and read books. In my personal opinion, I feel like things kind of help you pave that path for you to kind of gain knowledge with, but I feel like that still doesn't shape your natural humor. Like, you know how like everyone's humor is different? It can't really be copied and pasted. Like, even with like accents, like you can like kind of grow up somewhere, gain an accent, but I still feel like that has no effect to your personality. I mean, I think that things affect you, like how you grew up and like the eras and people you surround yourself with, but I don't think they still just give you that. Like, you don't just get that swag off somebody, no shade. Like, you can be around the funniest person in the world, but that doesn't make you funny. You just know a funny person. Like with me, my humor, I feel like kind of grasps from like my childhood. I mean, I feel like my family was pretty funny. I feel like once I also started to grow into the type of, like the person that I am now, I don't know, just like watching a lot of cartoons, watching a lot of, like being around a lot of funny people. I watch a lot of funny videos on Instagram. So if y'all know about Instagram Reels for us, y'all know that's where the funniest videos be. When you just see funny videos that match your humor or the things that you understand or find funny, that's how it kind of like just generates your humor. Like, I don't know, like memes pop through my head a lot, right? So like a lot of memes are influenced in my humor. I think about it like a lot of crazy dark things sometimes. I mean, but it's just like natural. When you have like a little bit of a dark humor, things just kind of circulate the gears of your humor. Like, it's not a bad thing all the time if, you know, you're hitting yourself, you have like, you know, a balanced portion of self-reflection where you're not like I'm not just walking up to people like, yeah, I want to kill myself or shit like that. Like, that's not the way. Now, I mean, back then in that era, that was more normalized, but that shit is not cool now. Now people gonna look at you like, you need therapy, like, what's wrong with you? So yeah, but I'm just saying, it's like, dark humor is not the worst as long as it doesn't get to like a place where it's too dark and the things that you're joking about are dead ass serious. Like, don't be over here joking about how you want to kill yourself the whole time you actually want to kill yourself. Like, that's not okay. I do feel like dark humor has shaped my humor a little bit, but in a sense of like, it's just like a joke. Like, there's nothing serious to it. And at the end of the day, you know, I'm spiritual, so like, I'm still like behind the scenes working on myself, healing myself, night shadow and all that stuff. Because I looked at how like my humor has changed over the years. In the beginning, when I started YouTube and I was in front of the camera, like, I was like, oh my god, I was so cringy. But see, here's the thing, when people find people cringy though, I feel like they don't put respect on. Somebody that you may find cringy is being authentically themselves. They're not forcing the humor though. I mean, there are some people that do that, but the people that you just find like, that's cringy. But like, you know what I mean? Like, 9 times out of 10 though, I would say the people I interact with, they're being authentically themselves. So you can't sit here and like degrade people or lessen people's value because you don't find them as funny, or you may find some of the things that they say are cringy, because put some respect on it. They're being authentically them. They're not sitting over here like, oh, like forcing themselves to be somebody that they're not, because like I said, that will show in your confidence, your aura, your energy, all of that. So, you know, I feel like when you're cringe, it's just like, so what? Someone else is gonna everyone's gonna find you cringy. We all find somebody cringy. You may find your mom cringy, you might find your girlfriend cringy, you might find your boyfriend cringy, you might find your neighbor, your coworker. Y'all know how people joke at work. So it's like, you're still gonna find someone cringy anywhere. So why does it matter to be cringy? I mean, like, just be you. Someone's gonna find it funny. Somebody gonna be laughing on their knees, crying on themselves. It don't matter if they old head, a young hoe. Everybody's humor is different, so somebody's gonna appreciate your joke. At the end of the day, I think that covers pretty much a lot of charisma. I think that I don't consider myself a charismatic person. Maybe people do with me though. I just feel like I'm being myself because I am like a extroverted person sometimes, and then sometimes I'm very introverted, but it just depends on the day and my mood. A lot of the times, like, people don't know about me, but like, I really don't like to speak. Like, when I'm home alone, I'm quiet for hours. I don't even react to the TV. I just be sitting there looking at it, and like, I take things in mentally as an air sign. When I'm around people, I still very like, I observe, I pay attention, I listen, I take things in. The times I feel more like laughing and more in a joking mood, I'm more extroverted, I guess. The charisma still just comes naturally. Like, I'm a person, like, I pay attention to people. As an empath, I can feel their emotions. Like, I can feel what kind of space they're in and their energy. So I just kind of flow with it. You kind of just know. I know there's some people that do not know how to read people's body language at all. I think it's honestly a spiritual thing, because I've been around people. Well, I want to say that all the time. I feel like sometimes it's my sign and my mixes as Aquarius. I feel like we can't be read that easy sometimes. Like, I mean, I've been around people and I'll be irritated and they could not get it, and they'll just be adding on to it. Like, it's just like, it starts piling up more where I have to like separate myself from people. But I'm a person, like, I do communicate like most of the time how I feel, and I like to like spend my time getting to know people and stuff. So you really have to like get out there in the raw and the real and get to know people. I mean, you're gonna at the same time experience bad things about people, and you're gonna experience good things. I feel like we have all parts of ourselves that make up us as human beings, but you have to decipher whether or not something is manageable to deal with or handle. You know, I mean, sometimes at work, like I said, those are environments you can't really control whether you're around certain people, but at the same time, you have a freedom of speech. Like, you can say what you need to say if it's necessary. Like, sometimes you'll be around racist people and you really don't know how to interact with people, but sometimes you gotta be performative. I mean, that's just kind of how I protect my mental health at work, is being performative sometimes. I mean, some people feel like this is kind of like wishy-washy or fake, but I feel like sometimes being performative helps protect your sanity, and I feel like it also helps you see people from like an unbiased point of view. I felt like say for instance, like you meet someone and they're like, oh my god, like I just love fucking strangers, and you'll be like in your head like, what the fuck, because you probably don't do that. But then it's just like, oh, you'll be like, okay, oh, but what about fucking strangers do you like? And then they like explaining themselves and describing their perspective and all this stuff about them, and you'll be like, damn, I really didn't know that people are like this. And that's how you gain different perspectives and knowledge from people and their experiences. And I feel like that kind of adds to building charisma or improving on your charisma with people. There's so many different kinds of people in this world, and I feel like you're limiting yourself to people when you're excluding yourself from, because if someone you feel like is weird or cringy, or I mean, if someone's negative, I feel like that's a valid reason to not be around somebody. But you have to decipher as well, like, are they being negative, or are there parts of yourself that you're suppressing that you align with them with? You gotta realize like your external is a part of your internal world as well, and sometimes we meet people to also mirror parts of ourselves. Like people mirror parts of themselves in us, and we do that for them. I feel like as human beings, as a collective, we need to learn more about how to see people from an unbiased perspective. I feel like that goes together with like homophobia, transphobia, racism, if people are fat phobic, skinny phobic. Yeah, some people be like that too. They be like, oh, you too skinny, or you like, I don't like that, like, or like, I think that in the world, I think we learn how to easily navigate sometimes with like bringing up conversations. Like I feel like zodiac signs are a great way to like, you know, conversate with people like you don't know, or just asking somebody, you know, what year were you born in, or oh, what type of music do you listen to, stuff like that. Like it's like basic conversation starters. I'm not a big person on like small talk, to be honest, but if it's like a conversation I enjoy, I will indulge in it and like relate to the best that I can. Now if I don't understand something, you know, I like to gain knowledge from that person and learn like, okay, what do you like about that, like what made you get into that. Like, but I feel like that covers charisma, confidence, and style for all of them parts. So let me know if y'all, there's any parts y'all want me to go more in depth about, or even conversations y'all want me to more like discuss. Or let me know if y'all enjoyed this video. Make sure to leave a thumbs up, subscribe, turn post notifications on, and I hope this video helped y'all with like building y'all confidence, charisma, and style, and all that. And I hope that y'all become a very real, confident, artsy, creative, and stylish, swaggy person. Yeah, and don't be copying nobody. Be real, be you. And I hope to see y'all do great, whatever y'all dive in creativity wise. You know, if y'all become a famous clothing designer, because I mean, and from this video, if y'all become a music artist, so whatever y'all want to do. But I hope this video helped, you know what I'm saying? Comment below your thoughts, and subscribe, be a real one. Follow me, haters block, weirdos block, family block, all that shit. And don't cry, don't get your tissues, because all you gotta do is subscribe. So yeah, be real, and see y'all niggas out. All right, bye y'all.